first police force that resembles the police force we have today was created by the government of King Louis XIV in the year 1667 to police Paris, what was then the largest city in Europe. The definition of police is the governmental department charged with the regulation and control of the affairs of a community, now chiefly the department established to maintain order, enforce the law, and prevent and detect crime. The police are a group of individuals by the state to enforce law, protect property, and limit civil disorder. Law enforcement, though, only contributes to a small portion of the policing activity. Police includes a great many other actions, but the predominant one being the maintaining of order. There are also different kinds of officers, with the two most common ones being uniformed police and detectives. Uniformed police, just as the name suggests, wear uniforms and do the jobs that require an immediate display of the officer's legal authority. These jobs include traffic control, stopping and detaining motorists, among other more active crime response and prevention. Detectives, on the other hand, are mainly responsible for the investigations and other work that requires a detective. Unlike uniformed police, detectives tend to dress down where uniform might be distracting or intimidating to the public, but there is still a need for a police authority. There are also specialized groups that exist within the police and other law enforcement agencies that are used for a multitude of reasons. These specialized units could be singled to deal with a particular crime, such as traffic law enforcement and crash investigation, homicide, or fraud. They could also be for jobs requiring special skills such as underwater searches, aviation, dealing with bombs and other explosive devices, and cyber crimes. Next, I'd like to talk about jurisdiction. The dictionary defines jurisdiction as the official power to make legal decisions and judgments. I like to think that while this definition is certainly accurate, there's a great deal more to it than that. In my opinion, while most of the officers are forced to acknowledge that you have jurisdiction on a scene, it'll probably go smoother if the department managed to get along and cooperate. It'd most likely get the case solved a whole lot sooner. In the U.S., the federal government has a number of police forces with their own specialized jurisdictions, such as the Federal Protective Service, which patrols and protects governmental buildings, the Postal Police, which protects postal buildings, vehicles, and items, Park Police, which protect national parks, or the Amtrak Police, which patrol Amtrak stations and trains. Now, not just in the U.S., but in many countries, laws have been made to regulate officers so that they don't use their powers unjustly. In the U.S., the court case Miranda v. Arizona is what led to the use of Miranda rights when placing a suspect under arrest. Also, in this country, there are some other laws that restrict what police officers can and can't do, so the criminals usually don't get away because of a technicality. These laws include police aren't allowed to hold a suspect for an unreasonable amount of time, using torture, physical or mental abuse to get a confession, using excessive force to arrest someone, and searching bodies or homes without a warrant with probable cause. Now, in conclusion, I would like to discuss some of the facts of policing and law enforcement. Some basic facts to begin are that the first police services established in America was in Philadelphia in 1751. Today, there are more than 900,000 sworn law enforcement officers serving in the U.S. I hope that everyone is now a little better informed on policing, the rights of the police, jurisdiction, and some other fun facts.